Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Sunday, January 18th at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I suppose all you Bears fans are freaking out or getting excited, whatever. Could care less, but, you know, hope the team wins for you. I'm not doing very good. Last night I was I'm going to show you, I was trying to organize this space over here with the keyboard and the speaker, and there's cords, and I got to get this chair through and back and forth, and I would forget something, and then I would have to, move stuff and get out of the way just to go get it, and something that would have taken me maybe like less than a minute, to do normally if I had 2 feet, took me, I don't know, at least 4, maybe 5 minutes. And I just broke down. I don't know. And I just started crying and bawling, and it felt like it was coming from deep inside me, and I didn't know what was going on. And I just felt this overwhelming sadness and sense of that I can't do this. And I was even crying out to God, I can't do this. I can't, and I know there are people who, a wheelchair is their whole life and they're never going to get out of it. And in 2 to 3 months I will, but it's, my reality is, I just couldn't deal with it. And I couldn't stop it. It just kept coming, and I don't know. I don't even think I remember the last ever I ever cried and sobbing that much before. And eventually, Fabrizio came. I called him, and he did come. And all he did was just caress my face like this and look at me and tell me he loved me, and I felt better. Not all the way, but I felt like I wasn't alone. And because I am alone like 95% of the time here. Nobody comes to visit, you know. Um, you know, Everybody here is like 80 years old. I just don't feel like hanging out with 80-year-olds. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I called today. I called my friend Steve, who he was a counselor, but I forgot he was a school counselor, but still he explained to me what happened was that I had apparently was grieving for loss of my limb, and I didn't even think about that. I never thought about it. I mean, I felt like I'm really, this sucks, and it's going to be hard, whatever, but not grief. And I feel kind of like I feel like maybe that was like all that grief was like all bottled up somewhere here, like oil, and then they drill down and they tap it, and then and it's still not capped. And hopefully I'll be able to talk to the social worker or a therapist tomorrow or Tuesday, but I'm having a rough time. I've had 2 visitors here, 2 in like 2 weeks. So, anyway, not trying to feel sorry for myself. It's just that this is hard, and then no money coming in except for the GoFundMe, and just, everything together. And we found out that we're going to have to find a different place to live. So it's, I don't know. I do have a video job interview Tuesday with a full-time position, but you know, that my question is, are they really, if they even did want me and they did hire me, or are they willing to wait, 2 to 3 months for me to start? That's another whole nother ball game right there. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. So I'd really appreciate visits. If you can't do that, like a card, I've had like 3 cards come in, and they're I appreciate each one. It's the Aventura in Palos Heights. You can look it up if you want to get the address. In the room 111. But anyway, so that's where I'm at today. So if you are, if I don't know if any of this, what I said resonates in you, or you feel like you might want to, help me out one way or the other, I'd really appreciate it a lot. Whether it be the GoFundMe or Zelle, or you can even mail a check, to the center here. A few people have done that. And then, if Palos Heights, if you're, not super far away, we're going to come this way, maybe you could stop by for a little bit. I'll play a song. So how's that? So, but anyway, thanks again. And, just keep thinking about me, okay? And come visit me, please. Because this being alone sucks. All right, thanks. Bye.